functions, I'm afraid.
Any other business to attend to?
Interesting tactic. You compensated for something.
This girl's rich. We're gonna have fun looting her corpse. Hey, up next to just a thought. Why don't you try avoiding her attack? Dead. Just like that. Nobody's that good, surely. Ha!
Watch out! She's a good shot with a gun. You witch! Lay off of my mate!
If you... Oh.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box. And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Bowerstone. But we're going to take a little easy first. We're just told something wrong.
It's about to move!
Come on, we have to get down there.
Somebody call for help!
Those poor people! Those poor, poor people!
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors. Let's go. Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to. It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on. I'd know those sounds anywhere. Maybe the monorail falling wasn't an accident after all. Squishy, aren't they? There's hop stakes everywhere. That's it. There'll be more. That's something you can count on with hops. There's always more. Those poor sods. They never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that.
So where are we going?
To find some old friends. Let's just say that I wouldn't want to go into any battle without them on my side. Keep on shooting and we'll be rid of them in no time. Little critter fly. The rest of them will think twice about attacking us now. Bloody brilliant in the corner! Don't worry, you'll get the next hit. Don't let up! Almost a shame to kill the little mites, isn't it? Charged at us for a while. They've been waiting to pick us off from a distance. Surprisingly clever. Down here, or give them a taste of their own smart medicine. It's up to you. That What a shot! That's a dead hog, all right. Well, look at that. They built themselves a little castle. Isn't that seem to get any prettier. Why, you little bastards weren't expecting that, were you? How popped. Sod's blocking our way. You'll have to get behind it somehow. Cave like this, there has to be some other way of getting there. Think you're so smart, standing behind your fancy magic, don't you? Yes, that's right, I'm talking to you. than they look. Explaining that. Now this I wasn't expecting. There must have been a whole city down here once. You don't think the hops built it, do you? Not with those stubby fingers. There must be a way out through here anyway. Have you noticed how quiet it all is here? Almost like...
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you! Oh, I didn't know.
Almost like that was going to happen.
You should go somewhere nice and peaceful. Like a cemetery.
Oh look, we've even got an order. Well, nobody wants me up the bloody cave. Careful!
Doesn't that embarrass you now?
I know they look harmless, but they're bloodthirsty animals. Best to block the damn buggers. That.
And die.
Who else wants a bullet in the head? Didn't hurt you too much, did it? Keep looking
And that's when most people die.
I could shoot them all day. Whoa! How are you doing there? There's more where you came from. Watch that all day. Don't lose concentration. You're really going to back to the black hops. Give up yet? Thank you for making such a lovely target. They might be small, but it's
It's a great day to be alive.
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown, and to seek new paths. Your defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Please return to the sanctuary and I can pass along what I know.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time. But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn. Boom! Oh. It worked. Right, let's get out of here.
Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
Ah, you can almost smell the sunlight. Isn't it wonderful? The damp, muggy, soggy sunlight. This is Morningwood, all right. I hope the people we're looking for are still alive.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because, come nightfall, it's one of the most dangerous places in Albion. Well, I don't know about dangerous, but I'm starting to get a rash. Bloody swamp. We made a good team back in that cave, didn't we? It's been a while since I got stuck into a real fight. It was just like fighting by your father's side. I'd forgotten what it was like, standing next to a hero. I think we're almost there. That must be the place up ahead. What I wouldn't give for a bowl of soup and a hot bath.
Hello, I've just learned yet another remarkable tidbit from the Book of Heroes. It seems that you have the power to upgrade not only your living weapons, but also any weapon you find. Come back to the Sanctuary, and I can show you how. Into the armory we go. Hello there. The gauntlets are in the armory, of course. Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type of spell. By wearing a different gauntlet on each hand, you can unleash a devastating combination of powers each time you cast. Examine your new weapon to learn what you must do in order to improve it. But whatever it is, please don't do it in here. I've just tidied up. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. An excellent combination of gauntlets.
Cease your movement! Be you men or be you hollow men?
Have you gone daft, boy? Open up the doors.
Walter? Is that you?
The very same. Now, are you going to let us in or what?
Right, yes, of course. Open the gate! Tell Major Swift Walter's here! Welcome, Sir Walter.
Sir,
There he is. The one and only. Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came looking for you. I have a proposition.
you came all this way to proposition us. And I thought you were here to save us from the legions of the damned.
Ben Finn. It's good to see you. I take it the legends about this place are true then.
I'll say. You've never seen so many hollow men in one place. We've been stationed here for weeks, trying to eradicate them. Mainly, it's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night, including Lieutenant Simmons here. And the buggers will be back tonight.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he? That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is this...
The princess. Yes. I'll explain. But just treat her like any other pair of hands for now.
Fair enough. Captain Finn will show you to the mortar. We could use a body up there.
Meet me on the wall when you're ready. I'll introduce you to Private Jammy. So cool because he's the luckiest sod in the fort.
You'll probably be stuck by that mortar all night. So take a look around first. Talk to the men. It never hurts to know who's got your back.
Finally left the old castle behind, huh?
Health, mana, and much more in nice little containers.
I don't suppose you've ever used a mortar before? There's nothing to it. There's always a slight chance of maiming, of course, but I'm sure you'll pick it up. First, I'd like you to meet Private Jammy. He'll be your loader.
Pleasure to meet you. There's too much to say about me, you know. Jammiest soldier in Albion. 724 wounds and still standing.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him. After a while, he's hardly revolting at all. Right, Jammy, it's time to show her the ropes.
Yes, sir. Right then. My life's going to be in your hands, so let's make sure you know what you're doing, okay? Go on, grab the mortar and we'll do some practice shots. Right, let's see what you've got. See that scarecrow over there? Blow it up. Yeah, that's right. Yes! Yes! Boom! Push! Oh, goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. That was bloody brilliant.
All right, Jammy, don't get too excited. You know what happens when you do. Let's just take care of the last one.
Just one left. Hang on. I don't remember setting this one up. two don't know what hit 'em.
Well done.
There's some more. Quick! To the left! Point that thing to the right! Incoming! There's more coming from the left! They're coming from the right! Damn it! Quick!
Pure class.
There's more coming from the left! Oh, good. Here it is. Isn't that satisfying? There's some more coming from the right. More coming from the left. Oh, good. Here they come. Look left. Quick! To the left!
Another corpse for the grinder. Well done.
There's another couple. Die! Die! Look left! Oh!
That's nice. Pure class.
They're coming from the right! Yes! You can get more than one with a shot, though. Come on! Oh, good. Right, my pretties. There's some more coming from
Oh, that's nice. Pure class.
Point that thing to the right! Incoming! There's more coming from the left! Look at him go! Way!
That zombie dust doesn't get in your eyes.
There has to be a gate! Take positions!
All guns on the gate. We can't let them through. I can't hold it. They're too strong. Watch it go! Allow me. I'm the Great Digger. It's about time bloody zombies learned your business. There's more of them! Chop those corpses up! Move on to the next one. Touch them up high! Another corpse for the grinder? Well done. Keep it up!
fight. Lieutenant Simmons, I specifically instructed you to remain buried.
Oh, doesn't anyone follow orders anymore?
That was pretty damn impressive. So, your father wasn't the last hero of Albion after all.
We did it! No, really, we did!
Let the poets tell our epic tale. The Swift Brigade fought against impossible odds. They won. The end. Well, Sir Walter, you didn't do too bad for an old man.
Neither did you, for a buffoon.
Ah, that was just like old times, Walter. Just like old times.
So, what do you say? Will you join us? With your help, we can put a stop to Logan's madness. Bring back the real Albion army.
I swore to serve my king to the death. We all did. But this isn't the way it was meant to be. The old guard has been shoved aside, and these new soldiers Logan's been gathering, they don't care about this land or its people.
Yeah, and I bet they get paid more.
Walter has absolute faith in you. And after seeing you in action, so do I. All I ask is that you make a soldier's oath. Let your armies protect the people instead of oppressing them. Bring honor back to this uniform.
Yeah, and don't forget the pay rise.
Shut up, Ben.
I promise.
This has been a momentous day. With the support of Major Swift and his soldiers, the revolution grows in strength, and you move one step closer to becoming the leader this kingdom needs.
Then it's settled. We're heading back to Bowerstone now. There are some people there I'm hoping will join us. We'll send for you when we're ready.
Then I shall bid you good luck and farewell and all that.
And just try not to get the rest of these lads killed, will you? We're gonna need you all.
You always know what to say to keep morale up, Wally. Now get out of here.
Farewell, my friends. Come on, you did good today. But we're just getting warmed up. If you feel like exploring, go ahead. I'll meet you at the sewers to Bowerstone. You can't miss them.
Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch. Oh, you are so sweet.
have triumphed in many battles. I wonder, have any of those victories had any significance? Countless brigands, chiefs, and generals have made war before you, slaughtering their fellows until the ground became sodden and crimson. Yet despite all this bloodshed, there is no end to conflict. All the questions they fought to settle remain open. War is self-sustaining. War will never end, because there will always be those willing to wage it, unless you kill them. And that will require a massive weapon of supreme, devastating power. Have you got anything like that? Come on now, give us a look. What I'm talking about is ending wars. You couldn't even begin one with that.
What's the latest in landlording?
Been warmer than expected lately.
The monorail's at the bottom of the ravine now. I'm surprised it took that long.
Damn shame, that.
I've added your...
That's a cool look.
My rent is pretty reasonable.
You're an example to us all.
Ah!
doggies. I love throwing them into the river in a sack. There are a lot of problems in the world. Going to take one big, strong man to fix them.
This is it. The Golden Gate to Bowerstone. You know what they say. All sewers lead home. We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
Did you hear those stories about Swift's brigade in Morningwood? Doesn't sound possible, does it?
Spare.
You can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like. Poverty, hunger, disease. Wouldn't you want to rebel against it all? You won't see too many kids running around here. Most of them have no choice but to work. It's either that or begging.
Bothering you, honest.
It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill. If I had a friend like you, I could tell them secrets. Like that I'm gonna set you on fire.
I wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Reaver is exploiting us! We deserve fair pay! We demand better working conditions! We're workers! We're not slaves! Reaver treats us like animals. And we're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it. We have to stand up to Reaver!
But lying down is so much easier than standing up. My dear friends, in order to raise morale, I am offering prizes to the most deserving workers. The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly, any worker that so much as murmurs another complaint will be shot. Secondly, any worker who takes more than a 3-second break will be shot. Thirdly, any worker who breaks any other rules I have yet to formulate will, yes, you guessed it, be shot. They return to work now. As you know, I'm a generous man and likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo! Be off with you! Chop chop!
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. Your brother must have been out of his mind when he handed control of Industrial to Reaver. We should go on. It's time you met the Bowerstone Resistance.
You must be doing something, right?
There's the castle. Looks different from down here, doesn't it? Hard to believe we were standing in that throne room not that long ago.
I'm sorry. No, wait, I'm sorry.
brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out.
Need a refill?
I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really, I should warn you. I don't know what kind of reception we'll get. I know their leader well enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. Hello? Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's, get out.
Don't move!
We won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Walter, and this is, well, that really doesn't matter right now. We're here to speak with Paige.
I say we shoot.
Listen, we're on your side. Just hear us out.
We don't make deals with spies. Shoot!
Wait!
Put your weapons down. I thought I gave the orders round here, kid.
Sorry, Paige. Gotta be carried away.
Walter, glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you came in when you did.
I wasn't exactly expecting you. Let's talk somewhere a bit more private.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better. Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who she is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the princess here.
She's not just a princess. She's a hero.
Great. Give her a medal.
No. I mean she's a hero. Like her father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know she's any better?
Well, let her prove it.
It's not just me she needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do, too. You have a whole city to inspire.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
would seem your heroism has to be put to the test once again, madam. May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available. I can't see a way to proceed without first gathering more followers, and I believe there are quests available.
Up your belly with our foodstuffs. I used to like watching the supply boats.
Stop! I'm sorry.
You really thought that tattoo?
Prices may be high, but we do
Oh, we've
live in
got
a
all sorts we have. Give your nose a friend. Get a moustache.
Alms for the poor? I'm not sure what
You're
alms
doing very
are,
well for
but I'll
you.
take
Ooh. Oh. Who's leading?
Oh, hey. Oh, that's high! Oh, oh, oh. Huh. I'll be your true pal if you give me a hand. That's a fine item. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Happy to be of service. Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Sell me your...
Welcome to my
I hope
shop.
I can make a profit on that. It's just...
I
thank
want
you
to
for your
use my,
custom. Come back if you see. That's a
Oh,
fine
just
item.
look around.
Happy to be of service.
I'm Bowerstone's most
Thank you for
trustworthy
your
salesman.
custom.
Ask
I hope I
some
can make a
buzz
profit.
for your face.
Happy to be of service.
Let me know if you have trouble finding anything.
Hi, I'm just looking, okay?
No better shopping in all
Can I have- what is it?
Bowerstone. I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Have you
ever been hungry?
What would you recommend?
I want a haircut.
Come back if you have anything
Hello.
else to sell.
I've just had my haircut.
Thank you for your custom. Thank you for your custom. Just whatever Got
you
too
have
much
on
gear? Sell it to me. I hope I can make a profit
the
on that.
best-selling items in all of Bowerstone.
I've never known the economy to be doing
Always happy
so
to buy
well.
your unwanted items.
I've put the prices right up.
Happy to be of service. Come back if you have anything else to
Oh, we've
say.
got more in the back, so just let me know if you want to see more.
Anything is much appreciated.
Do you have any of those big things?
Bit of a
Welcome to the Sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal. If you want to inflict the greatest possible damage in melee combat, you want a hammer. The bigger, the better. Pistols are less...
So I'll offer...
That's great. Thank you.
What will it be? My goods are the cheapest. Really they are.
You new in these parts? I just got here myself.
Maybe we can do a special offer for you. You won't regret spending so much gold. What will it be?
I'm sure you've all got a fair bit of gold in your pockets, so don't be shy about spending.
What would you like today? Oh, it's expensive for a reason. It's the best.
Nice blade.
Steel.
Nice bit of forging.
A modern hero uses guns.
That'll do. That's a fine blade. Keep hitting it like that. That one's ready.
Business is pretty good, but I'm sure you can help to make it even better.
That'll do. That one's ready.
Guns, guns, guns!
That'll do. That's how you make a blade. That blade's done. That's a blade, all right. Great hammer work there. Great hammer work there. Great hammer work there. That'll fetch a good price.
We've sold swords to all the greatest one.
That'll do.
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Rio's state is always in demand.
Nice weapon you've got there. What are you? Compensating for something? Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing. Seeing you brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out. I'm not like those mean gnomes. I'm a million times worse.
Just got up and threw the food at the pigeon. I miss the old days, before Logan took over.
Closing time for shops.
Any drink.
King Logan is an evil tyrant. Monarchy, what is it good for? Never should the lives of the many be controlled by the will of one man. Or woman. Seen that. Doesn't work either. Anyway, what we need is a republic! In the past, I've called for democracy, but I was speaking to some people and they really opened my eyes to this republic thing. Rise up to overthrow the monstrous autocrat. In the meantime, appoint me as supreme ruler. I will faithfully oversee the transition from monarchy to republic, strictly on a temporary basis. Really, no, really, I mean it. You can trust me.
While my accomplices spent or gambled most of their earnings, I saved every gold coin I could to fulfill my burning ambition of exploring Albion one day and becoming a great adventurer, such as the ones whose stories I'd read in two-penny pamphlets and third-hand storybooks. More than anything, I wanted to meet heroes, though I knew their heyday had long passed and that the aging ruler of the kingdom was the last. It was the death of this ruler when I was 15 years of age that marked the beginning of a series of tragedies that were to befall my family. First, my eldest brother, Jason, was killed in a duel with an irate farmer, who also happened to be the husband of Jason's last sexual conquest. The duel was fought using pitchforks, and my brother, who had never done an honest day's work in his life, made the fatal mistake of holding the farming tool the wrong way round. It was shortly after this incident that the second eldest, William, was arrested for trying to run a con game by the wrong person, a passing plainclothes townsguard. He was taken to Bowerstone and was never heard of again. Then, my third brother, Quentin, contrived to accumulate enough gambling debts to have a price put on his head. Quentin's death I remember most clearly of all, for I was unfortunate enough to witness it. When the assassins and bounty hunters came to collect his suddenly valuable head, I did what I could to protect him. But no matter how accurate the shots from my rifle, nothing could change the fact that I was shooting peas instead of bullets. I had not yet been able to afford a real weapon. It is no surprise that the next to go was my dear mother, grief-stricken by the loss of 3 of her children. She left my father a drunken widower, though drunk only when he could afford it, poverty having made his attempts to drown his sorrows all the harder. While I did what I could to help out in his shop, employing all my charm and wit to become a highly persuasive salesman, it was plain that there was never going to be much of a market for novelty toothbrushes in such a small village, and one which had made such a conscious effort to avoid any form of oral hygiene at that. Soon my father passed away too, far more sober than he would have liked. It was then that I resolved to leave Gunk for good, and to seek my fortunes and my adventures elsewhere in the kingdom of Albion.
Hello. Your arsenal contains new weapons.
All right, mate.
If it were up to me, no one would ever get sick. They'd just die. Are you lost? Can I help you starve and die?
Oh, you are so sweet. Like a bloody great tart! Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die. Sure are a lot of problems.
Welcome to the
Thank you for finding so many of my little ones. If only I could stand to be around them. It's getting worse out there. I've stopped going out. But we are making good progress. Here.
Any other business to attend to?
That's a nice doggy. If you like skinny little ugly runts.
You're welcome back anytime.
Can you hear that voice? Of course you can. Everybody can hear it. It's enough to drive a perfectly good worker insane. I used up all my savings to buy this factory, and all I'm left with is, well, an empty building.
Together, we will build a better future.
And a voice that won't shut up. Look, I'm sorry. I just can't take it anymore. When I went down to the cellar to investigate, the voice just got louder. And so I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. But perhaps you are brave enough to uncover this mystery. You could exercise my factory and bring you jobs to the poor people of this city. Would you do that for us?
Ah, hello.
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
You think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry, I'm just... Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't. I hope you're not looking for somewhere to stay, because this place is about to close for good. I have no choice. I have to sell the building to pay the ransom. It's the only way to get my fiancé back. I tried to work up the courage to rescue him. Damn that ferret and his gang! They've got everyone living in fear, even me! But if I had someone like you with me, you could go in there and show them what fear really is. We could rescue my fiancé, put Ferret out of business, and I could keep the shelter open. Oh, please, if not for me, do it for the poor people who depend on this place. Oh, thank you. My poor love, it's been agony being apart from him. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks, but now this. It's outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Linda, you just cost me a bit of gold, love. I bet old Harriet take you the full week to get the money. You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, she's the bag man. And that gold doesn't leave her hands until my fiancé's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast.
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever devised by man. It has forever changed the face of warfare,
Linda.
allowing an
I cannot
untrained
tell you how
peasant to
elated
kill a
I am to
highly
have this
disciplined
unfortunate
professional soldier
situation
with virtually
brought to
no
a satisfying
effort.
resolution.
Scholars have begun
Your
to
associate can dispense
could
with
this
her burden by
formidable
piling the
development
funds
destroy
upon the
the
table.
concept of
There's no
chivalry.
gold, Ferret.
Perhaps
Now you
even
cough
that
up my
of mercy.
fiancé from whatever filthy
Only
corner
time
you're
will
keeping him in,
tell, and
or my
this troubling
associate
debate
is going to
has
start
only just
collecting
begun.
heads and
Also,
piling them upon the
gunpowder
table.
is used
My
in
initial
fireworks
judgment of your
to celebrate
character was
various
clean,
occasions.
Miss Guy.
And if you
You
light
possess
off
some
even a
heart
quite
after
small one in your hand,
Lads,
it hurt very,
tell
very
that.
bad. I cannot overstate how unthinkably
I
hard
love killing rich fuckers.
Your men are dead, Ferret. Unless you want to join them, let us in.
It's open!
You brought this on yourself, Ferret. This didn't have to happen.
But it still doesn't. We merely got off on the wrong foot. I'm no threat to you without my men, and I'm only too happy to return your fiancé. I can be quite accommodating.
Get on with it, then.
Well, the thing is, he's not actually on the premises exactly at the present time. He's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellows are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get him. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun. I really did mischaracterize you.
Yeah.
Elliot!
I thought you were... I thought you were gone. Do you know how hard I've tried to forget you?
I never forgot you.
The last time I saw you, that day in the throne room, that was the most horrific day of my life.
Today's not going to be great either if we don't get you out of here. Come on.
I can't do this. You can't save me again like that day.
This isn't like that. This time, no one gets hurt.
Just when I think I have everything sorted out, you come back into my life. There she is. Watch out! Oh, are you alright? Is that all of them? You were amazing. I've never seen anything like that. It was like something out of Walter's stories. About your father. You're a hero.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, believe me.
Things are becoming clearer to me now. When Logan started to behave so appallingly, I told myself he wanted to prove his strength by...
Both are noble, loyal, and faithful. They're right tasty, too.
Oh, hello, darling. Thank you for saving me. I don't just mean today. I should have thanked you back in the throne room, but I just felt so guilty.
I made the choice that day.
And I hated you for it. Feeling that those people died because of me. It was awful beyond words. But there was something worse. deep inside, I felt happy. I felt happy, even as they were dragged away, that I was still alive. I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. Anybody would feel what you did. It was a horrible situation, and the only one to blame for it is Logan.
Well, now that I've said all that, thank you.
You're welcome. Should be almost back to Linda.
Oh. Bloody hell, Linda. What am I going to say to her? Wait, I have to tell you something. Linda is the most... well, she's the second most amazing woman I've ever met. She started that shelter from nothing, and she keeps it going despite Ferret and Reaver. Working with her felt right. After all those years in the castle doing nothing, then somehow it became about more than work. I felt something I hadn't since you. And now you're back. Oh, this is maddening! Here I am pouring my heart out and you haven't said anything. Do you want to give me a consoling hug and say, do the honorable thing? Or grab me and kiss me and tell me to come back?
You said you tried to forget me, and I understand why. But I'm back now.
And I'm so glad you are. Listen, I need time to break it to Linda. Please, say nothing now, then find me at the shelter in a few days, and we will be together. I love you. It's not going to be easy getting back to the surface, but let's get it over with. Linda!
Elia! Ow, my head! That weasel Nigel Ferret must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling, thank goodness you're all right. You've saved the love of my life. I'm forever in your debt. Thank you for everything. I was so worried about you.
I'm here now.
You might have a look in the sanctuary.
So, are we all set for tonight?
I've double-checked every bit of it. We just need someone to be the hero. But will that orb thing really work?
Well, let's work with everything else.
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! That's just what we need! Salutations! We are three magi of great power! I am Madron of 1,000 Faces, and this is Kaliv, Lord of the Fairies, and lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Fine. And lo, that's Jim. Now, Princess Frexia has been taken by an evil baron to another plane. Will you rescue her?
All you have to do is take this magic orb, and you'll be transported to the Baron's realm.
What say you, hero? Will you aid us? Will you aid her?
She is completely hot, by the way.
The hero wakes. Long had she harboured thoughts of vengeance against the evil Baron.
Get on with it.
Philistine. So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil Baron's castle. Our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what she could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all of them... Excellent! The hero's gonna talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanor that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday, carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
Ah, now you're talking.
The hero slew the last of the wolves, which had proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
The novelty of the rabbits wears off a bit when you realise you can't fight them though, doesn't it?
The hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears? What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the princess and the Baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that. The wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero.
Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let her open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give her the sword!
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out, and now she's got the sword far too easily. Should have been much harder.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
Well, how about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah, let's have some bloody action.
Hollow men vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends here, for you will be devoured by the killer monsters of this ravine. And the killer monsters are... chickens? A chicken?
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
I thought the hero was done for that. That could lead to a nasty infection. I kind of feel bad for them.
Chickens and everything. It's weird. Hero will feast on or maybe don't kill them quite so quickly. It's boring to watch. And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic... chickens? Of doom! The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope.
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite Hob Guard will take care of you. They hunger for human flesh. Reach my elite guards! You're going to kill them all, aren't you?
The Baron's elite lay at the hero's feet. Nothing now lay between her and the evil Baron.
I challenge you to personal combat, hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword that is the bane of my existence, which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The Bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, you gave the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
Two girls kissing? Bit of a cliche.
An incredibly hot cliché.
It's ironic. It's a self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliché.
Well, an incredibly hot self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliché.
And they both lived happily ever after?
Well, they would have, but the Baron had poisoned the princess and she died an excruciating death. Her inhuman death shrieks tormented a local stable boy who grew up to be a vicious serial killer. And cannibal.
You're sick, Jim. Why do you always want to kill everything? Why can't we just have a happy ending?
That is a happy ending.
I'm with Ben. They both lived happily ever after, and there was little to no cannibalism.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Great work, my friends. You were fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you the title of Honorary Master of Dungeons. Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
Hang on, where's the orb?
Which orb?
Which orb? How many orbs have we got? The orb of interplanar transference.
Dear Mark, Jim, and Ben, you wet-nosed, soggy-brained gamer geeks, you sad cheese-faced nerds, why don't you get a life and stop all that wimpy role-playing? Yours sincerely, Arthur. P.S. How are your girlfriends? Don't bother because you haven't got any.
You seem like a very nice person. I kill nice people, you know. Seeing you brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out.
I haven't studied.
Hey, doggy, play dead. And never mind the playing part.
Oh no! What am I to do?
That's a nice doggy.
We don't rent
If you
beds
like
out
skinny
here.
little ugly runts.
I just did.
Tyranny? Have you got the time to get stuffed?
I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't be here, you know. You ought to leave.
I can't decide whether I like your looks or your personality better. It's like comparing mud to sewage. Ha! You're funny, but looks aren't everything.
These other girls out here can't do what I can do.
Flashing
How'd you
your
like to
stuff,
try
eh?
me on?
Okay then, do it.
Hello, how's it going? Cake? You call this cake? What kind of crazed lunatic makes cake like this? Off somewhere exciting then?
One quest after another.
Are you sure it's legal?
This
funny.
Been warmer than expected lately.
What's in this pot then? It's a bit chewy.
Can I have my dessert now? Please?
Don't do that at the table, please, dear.
Ooh, now go and wipe it off.
Is this tofu? Yuck!
Oi, love. Did you run out and nick some salt from somewhere? And then pass it?
There's something funny in my food. Is it a vegetable? Yuck! Oh, hell. That's all we need.
Begging's honest work, you know.
The rapidity with which industry has developed in Albion is nothing short of extraordinary. One need only visit one of Bowerstone Industrial's great factories to witness the majesty of modern technology in action. However, while visiting a factory, one must be aware of one's surroundings. Stand too close to exposed machinery, and one could lose a finger, or even an arm. Or a spouse. And what was ultimately ruled to be a regrettable accident, wherein no party was at fault.
I can't take another night sleeping on the street.
Remember that the kingdom is populated with people who loathe you.
must be nice to afford a house. Ugh. Oh, come on, dear. Please let me in. It's getting cold out here.
Come on, I can hear you jingling.
Stamp my renewal. It's you, the hero who entered the reliquary and survived. How splendid to have you back at the Academy. From the moment we first met, I knew you were someone who understood the value of knowledge, of learning. It's one of the things that sets you apart from your brother. As you know, King Logan closed the Academy and cut all our funding. I don't know whether he considers education a waste of time or a threat to his power. Your father believed the Academy should archive information and make it available to all, and I share that belief. We have many books here, yet many more languish in obscurity. If they're not found, their wisdom will be lost forever. The Academy needs a hero as much as the people of Albion do. Will you help us to retrieve these rare tomes? Oh, thank the gods of documentation. The Academy will continue to grow. Of course, it will still be closed by royal decree. Let us tackle one problem at a time. Whenever you find a book in your travels, bring it to my desk, and I will give it a good home. I know of several that exist and have already prepared displays for them. All you have to do is to place them accordingly. Marvelous work. Marvelous. Can't wait to read it. So heartwarming to see those books coming in. I really cannot thank you enough.
An amazing show by Avenger. That would surely be a new record if we kept them.
You are doing such a fine job finding books that perhaps you will agree to a special request? The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs.
My goods are the cheapest.
We
Really,
had a
they
couple
are.
of rough patches, but at the moment we're doing okay.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm thinking of applying for that pie maker job.
Right wall might be the place for that.
You round here, eh?
No love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Seeing you brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out. I'd like to get to know someone like you, and then drown them. Sure is a beautiful day. about you come sit on my bed?
Hello. Remember that the kingdom is populated with people who loathe your brother. They're hoping for someone else they can follow. Someone who will fearlessly complete heroic quests, for example.
An address from Logan, your king. You are citizens of Albion. Its noble soil runs through your veins. Its long history is your own history. But this kingdom does not exist to support you or to feed you. It is not a fruit to be picked off the ground, or a tree whose shade will protect you unconditionally. This land of ours demands your sweat, it demands your labor, and it demands your sacrifice. We are entering an epoch full of opportunities, but full of peril too. Albion needs you to fight with every breath and work with every heartbeat. It will make demands of you, and you will obey them, because you are citizens of Albion. You will never defy its wishes, and you will never question its intent. You will give every ounce of strength, and you will offer your very lives if it asks for them. And even then, you will never cease to be. As long as Albion lives, then so will you live too.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out. I'll be your true pal, if you give me a hand. Thank you for your custom. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Thank you for your custom. Come back if you have anything else to sell. That's a fine item.
My father always said I should...
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got what I need.
If I may say so, madam, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals. I believe this would be a good time to return to that rather dreary hole that your new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
Oh,
I'd become a
yes,
pub regular,
please.
but it turns out these drinks are addictive. Fancy a game of cards? Not that I have any cards.